These are our predictions of how the AL East in 2026 is going to go. We'll start off with the team that has the best odds to currently win the American League East, and that is the New York Yankees at plus 165. That is, to me, those odds, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they win it, but plus 165 doesn't feel like enough juice to me there. Like, I'm not going to personally take that because a lot can go wrong for the Yankees who have older players.
Yeah, that's facts. It's so tough, especially sitting at that plus 165. It's like you're barely getting any return really. So it's like,
yeah,
I will look somewhere else. I do believe that they're gonna win it if they still stay healthy. Realistically, they have one of the best lineups. They play in a great stadium for themselves. They really set themselves up to win in that stadium. I mean, re-signing Cody. Obviously, they have Jazz Chisholm, who I think is going to be a really standout player from this team. Obviously, like he looks so good in a pinstripes uniform. So I think the Yankees will be nice for sure.
For sure. They're going to be a good team. They're always pretty good. Some notable additions that the Yankees have made, obviously re-signing Cody Bellinger. They traded for Ryan Weathers. They claimed Osvaldo Bido and signed Ahmed Rosario. So, you know, the only really big thing of notice is they got Cody back, which is great. 5 years of Cody in the Bronx again, which is going to be cool. Ryan Weathers, he's shown flashes of being great. Hasn't been amazing, hasn't been terrible. Hopefully he finally does figure it out here. But they didn't really lose anybody, which is another good thing. So, you know, obviously they didn't have Cole last year. Garrett Cole will come back at some point this year. Hopefully Carlos Rodon can figure himself out. That being said, their win total is at 91.5. What are you taking here?
I'm taking the over. I feel like 91.5 is a pretty low number, honestly.
I see them like 93, 94 win team. Yeah. I think they're going to be good. I'd rather take the over 91.5 than the plus 165. If I'm going to be targeting anybody on this team for fantasy, it's going to be Ben Rice. He's probably my biggest target going on in Jazz. Obviously Aaron Judge too, right? Like that. That's going without saying. But Ben Rice is, you know, kind of that early to mid round pick where he has catcher's eligibility and he has first base eligibility, which is cool.
It's insane.
He probably won't be playing first base every day. They do have Paul Goldschmidt, but Aaron Boone has actually said that they do plan to play Ben Rice this year against lefties more, which is good for him. So we're going to be seeing more Ben Rice. If I'm going to target anyone from the Yankees, I'm going Ben Rice.
I like that a lot. Yeah. And I mean, I said it earlier, Jazz Chisholm, I think, especially with, you know, how rare it is to find like a really good second baseman. Like, because is he, what position eligibility does he have? Because he was playing third base for a little bit.
I'm going to do a quick search because he's got second base and third base for this next year. So that's even better.
Which is insane. Yeah, that's awesome. And so, I mean, it just puts him in a place where you can play him in either position. And I mean, it's a stadium that was kind of built for him. His swing is so good. And I mean, like I said, easily one of the swaggiest players out there when he's in a pinstripes uniform.
For sure. Yeah. Definitely agree with that. Move on to the team that has the second highest odds to currently win the American League East, and that is the defending World Series losers, Toronto Blue Jays at plus 270.
I think that's crazy.
I don't like it. It's kind of weird to say, but I'm fading the Blue Jays this year. I don't think they're gonna be as good, which is stupid to say, right? They just made the World Series.
I mean, it's not wrong though. It's like
they lost Bo Bichette, but they didn't they signed Cease and they signed Kazuma Okamoto, so still yet to see what Okamoto can do. Cease, I'm just so out on Cease. I feel like every single year I have Dylan Cease on the wrong year, and he's like a very on and off player. Like he'll have a good year, terrible year, good year, terrible year. It's like he can't consistently be good. I would have never paid Dylan Cease that much money.
I still think that's insane that they paid him that much. Like, It's like, did you not watch any of the Padres games? It's like, he's a high strikeout guy, but he is not that great.
If he has it, he's amazing. But when he doesn't have it, it's really bad.
It's so bad. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's a scary one for them. And I hope it turns out well, because, I mean, it's not that I don't like the Blue Jays, because I do like seeing the Blue Jays like be good. Like it was fun in the World Series. It was a good World Series, but I just don't think that they made the right moves this year. And Santander being out for basically the full half of the year. If you watch our video earlier, he was one of my deep round targets. not anymore.
Yeah,
So that
don't take
changed.
him. Yeah, he's
Don't take him.
out for 5 or 6 months. Shane Bieber is going to start on the IL.
That's
It's
tough.
just the Blue Jays had a lot of their bottom half guys like really go off. The Clements, the Bargers, people of that caliber who really elevated their team latter half of the year where they were super hot. Then obviously the playoffs as well. I just don't think they do it again, unfortunately. It's fun when the Blue Jays are good. 88.5 wins. I'm kind of going to go under that, and I'm pretty confident in that.
I do agree with that. I think they're gonna end up around like that 85, and they might end up at like 88 on the dot. Honestly, like I can see that 85 to 88 wins. I mean, one of the guys that I'm gonna keep my eye on just because he has to have some postseason juice. It's gonna be Ernie. Ernie Clement had a really good postseason, and I mean he was like a huge bright spot. Doesn't strike out a ton, gets on base. He's gonna be one of those safer picks, so he's gonna be fun to watch next year, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely can agree with you there. If I'm kind of targeting anybody on this team, I'm going Trey Savage. I believe in him.
I like that.
I think I believe in what he has. He has an amazing splitter. Was his pitch. Him and Yamamoto going back and forth on it in the World Series.
That was
super
so
cool
sick.
to watch. I'm a believer in him. I think he's gonna have a great year.
I like that. I like that a lot.
We'll move on to the team with the third odds. Boston Red Sox at plus 310. I love that personally. I think the juice at plus 165 for the Yankees is not. I won't be surprised obviously if they win it. I'm not a fan of that, but plus 310 for the Red Sox, I think is kind of like not free, but I wouldn't be surprised if everything clicks this year for them. It's fine. I think this is finally the year for them.
100%. And I mean, like you look at their team, it's so young, and they got even younger with their lineup with the new signing of Caleb Durbin, which I think was massive for them, especially losing Breggy. Like Caleb Durbin's, it's going to be such a sick addition. So it's going to be really fun to watch. I do think if Roman Anthony steps up and has a killer year this year too, like they're going to be a fun squad to watch.
Definitely, and they have, I think in my eyes, the most upside lineup of just any team in baseball right now. They have so many young pieces. They got Campbell, Cases if he comes back, who knows? And they have Durbin now. They have Marcelo Meyer. They got Travis Story. Maybe he comes back. Roman Anthony, Duran, Masataka, Willier, Rada. I think they're like surprisingly really deep too. They have so many good pieces where they can kind of change in and out. Their starting pitching is really good as well. They got high upside in Connor Early, Peyton Tolle, and they obviously have Crochet, who will, Cy Young candidate every single year for the rest of his career. They signed Ranger Suarez. They have Patrick Sandoval coming off an injury. They have Sonny Gray they signed this year as well. They have
I mean Bayo being in that mix too, like who can be like
Bayo. Yeah.
He can eat some innings at least. Like he will get out there. He will probably get rocked every once in a while, but he can have like a decent season. He can have like probably like a 3.6 ERA this coming up season. He's gonna be okay. I think he's gonna be fine. But their offense is just what's so sick, and the potential that they have. I really like that plus 310.
Yeah, plus 310. I'm taking that. 86.5 wins. Obviously, if we're taking plus 310, we will be taking the over on that as well. 100%. If I'm targeting one guy on the Boston Red Sox that's not Crochet, I'm honestly going to be going for all of Roman Anthony. He's going to be a high draft pick, but dude he's legit. He has that superstar potential. I think he has it. We saw it last year. He was really good. And I'm taking all of it, Roman Anthony pause when I can.
No, that's facts though. I think Roman Anthony's going to be a really fun watch. And I mean, I said Caleb Durbin earlier too, but I mean, we can't forget about Jarren Duran. Duran, he has the potential to also be like he's already kind of like an all-star player, but he can really he needs to turn it up and have like a 30 home run season. That'd be elite. That'd be awesome. He's
very fun to watch. Really fun. We'll move over to the team with the fourth odds. That is the Baltimore Orioles at plus 460 to win the AL East. Their win total is at 85.5. This is I think a very solid line. I'm going to take the over slightly. I'm not going to bet them to win the division. I don't think they have a chance, unfortunately.
No, not even close. Yeah. What are the odds though for that?
It's plus 460.
that's not even great odds, honestly,
I
for
if it was
what
like
they
plus
are.
600, plus 700, I would consider it because they're kind
Yeah,
of like the Red Sox. They have a ton of upside.
yeah,
I just, for me, right, it's like, I don't know. They're good. They should be a lot
yeah,
better. They signed Pete Alonso. They signed Ryan Helsley. They have
yeah.
all the ups.
Their relievers are elite.
Yeah, they
Their
have
relievers are so
Cano,
elite.
Cano, Helsley, and Bautista is going to be an amazing, end of the bullpen there. And
100%. And like this, I think this is going to be the one time, not the one time, obviously, but the one where I disagree with you here. I'm going to go under on their win total, but I am going to keep an eye on them because I do love how much potential they have in this team, and it is a fun team when things are going great. Last year was kind of hard to watch them. I think their home run leader was what was that Gunner with 19?
yeah, it was Gunnar and Jackson. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
with 19 home runs. It's like
Yeah,
that's just so tough. So I think it's gonna be fun to watch them. I don't think they're gonna win the AL East at all.
yeah.
They can probably squeeze out 86 wins, but I'm still gonna go under on their win total. And
Yeah.
yeah, we'll just see what happens with them. It'll be fun though.
It's they're very like, why didn't you go sign Framber Valdez? Why didn't you sign Dylan Cease?
100%.
You traded for Shane Baz for your starting pitcher, and that's kind of about it. And that was your problem last year, right? Like, was your
Yeah,
starting pitching, and you went out and got 2 hitters and a bullpen guy, and sure, and Shane Baz as well. But it's like, I don't think they did enough for their starting pitchers, unfortunately, and that's gonna be the downfall of them. Your one is Trevor Rogers or Zach Eflin, I guess, and then
Well, Zach Eflin is. It's hard to even consider him a one.
yeah, and then we
Like
got,
Trevor Rogers, you just hope that he continues what he did
yeah,
towards the later half of the last year, right?
yeah, and then you got Kyle Bradish, who hopefully he does what he did 3 years ago, but who knows? Shane Baz truly hasn't shown it yet. Dean Kramer is just a boring contact pitching kind of guy. Hopefully he's good. Like, that's it. Like,
Yeah, Povich needs to have.
these are all hopefuls. Is
season.
what we're saying
Yeah.
right now. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, they got this guy. Like, they're good. They don't have that. And that's my problem with the Orioles. Why I think they just kind of missed out on grabbing a pitcher.
100%, 100%.
But targeting
Their offense should be fun though.
for sure. And if I'm targeting anyone here, I'm going Jackson Holiday. I think he's going to be great second baseman. Second base is definitely going to have a good hitter. I think, he's had his taste of the MLB enough now that offense got upgraded. I think he's the guy I'm targeting.
I like that. I'm gonna go with Jeremiah Jackson. He had a really good like ending of the season. He was killing the ball. I feel like every time I turned it on, he was either getting a double or a home run. Like he was nasty.
Yeah, really good.
I
last
really
month.
like the way he plays. Yeah, I like the way he plays. So I think he's gonna be fun to watch.
For sure. He'll be something to look out for. And moving on to the final team, unfortunately, is the Tampa Bay Rays at plus 2,000 odds. I'm not taking that. I don't think they're obviously not going to win that. Their win total is 76.5. I'm taking the under on that.
76.5 is just such a low
someone in this
number.
division has to have 72, 73, 74 wins. It doesn't have to, right? But like,
Yeah, but
in
it's
my
realistic.
eyes, someone's gonna have to be it. The Rays, they're fun. Like, I think I will be pretty enticed to turn on some Rays games this year just because I like their lineup.
Yeah, I mean Caminero to start off, he's gonna be your keeper. I'm pretty sure this year. So
I don't know where I'm going with that yet. We'll
that's
still up in the
gonna
air,
be tough.
but he's definitely on my list. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's so many ways you can go about this. It's the Rays. They're a great organization. They're going to find their pitchers, but they just don't really have those guys. They got Pepio. They just signed Nick Martinez the other day. Knowing the Rays, Nick Martinez is probably going to become a pretty good pitcher. Joe Boyle, hopefully he turns it around. Shane McClanahan comes back good. Ian Seymour showed some flashes last year. They got Rasmussen. They have so many names where I'm like, damn, if they the Rays figure this out, this guy can be sick. But it's, we got to see which ones of the,
Yeah. And it's the Rays. Like it's tough. Because it is really fun to see them when they're good. So, I mean, obviously it's like watching Chandler Simpson run the bases the way he can. I mean, Caminero can hit the ball out of orbit. Like he is super sick to watch. I think the Ceddy Mullins signing, Cedric, is going to be I hope he does something good there. Like he has to. It's just, it's tough seeing him go from Baltimore to New York and then just still be kind of ass. And it's just like he needs to find himself again. I think it's nice where you kind of move to an organization that's not expected much of, and they probably aren't putting a ton of pressure on him because he's obviously not like their stud. It's Caminero, and Chandler Simpson's probably their best outfielder right now. But I think it should be a fun season for Cedric Mullins. It's going to be out of the limelight. He's well out of New York, so not going to have any of that. And it's just, it'll be fun. But I do believe it. I'm just going to go against you again in the over. I think they're like between the 77 and 80 win ratio. I think they get there.
Yeah, that's fair. And this is really tough for me to decide who I want to target here because there's, Caminero is my guy. So I'm not going to bail out and say him, but I'm probably going to go with their new everyday shortstop and Carson Williams, the rookie.
I like that.
Tons of power upside. He's so young. He has a long swing. He's going to strike out a lot, but he is kind of that last round flyer. Like, let me just put him on our bench for the first month and see kind of what happens. And I believe he's got the stuff. He has the flashes of it. So Carson Williams is my guy.
I like that a lot. And I mean, if you're going to take a shot and you obviously you can't take Caminero because Caminero is probably going to be taken from you. Like if you're going to take somebody else, it's like Carson Williams is probably the next best bet. And then, I mean, I would throw a flyer out on Chandler Simpson too. I want him to steal like 80 bags next year or something like that.
He really can, and hopefully he does.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that's it. That's how the AL East is going to go. We had Red Sox 1, it seems like, Yankees 2, Blue Jays 3, Orioles 4, Rays 5, I think is what I settled on. I don't know if you were the same there.
I think that's about right. Yeah, I do. If everything turns out the way it should for the Red Sox, they should take the East.
I think so too. I think the Red Sox take it. Yankees will be a wild card team for sure. Target those guys we talked about. You can't go wrong there. Put those bets in. Those bets we're talking about that I'm going to be locking in is plus 310 Red Sox. That's the bet I'm looking at.
I like that a lot. Yeah, I'd be doing the same.
Thank you guys for watching. We're going to be going through every single division, so stay tuned for your team's division and what we have to say about them. Thank you guys for watching. We will catch you in the next one.